Okay, it's Trey Carstairs. And well, I went down to the coffee shop this afternoon. I wasn't supposed to leave, you're not supposed to go to crowds, but my apartment is so small, a studio apartment. I got my couch, my pull-out couch, I've got my hot plate. I got to go down the hall to use the bathroom. I'm going crazy. I can't stay in my little flipping closet any longer. So I went down the road to the coffee shop. There was me and these two elderly ladies, like gray hair, blue hair. And I'm sitting at one end of the coffee bar and they're at the other end. I order my coffee. I like my coffee with cream and no sugar. And, the waitress brings it over, pours me a cup of coffee. And I start to wonder, am I hungry? I'm not sure. So I just wave her off and, she knows who I am. I come in there and have coffee. It's cheap, it's $1.25 a cup and free refills on Saturdays if I wink at her. So anyways, I'm kind of like, I don't know what the hell to do. The two old ladies, they're just having a gabberoo, They're blah, 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 back and forth, gabberoo, gabberoo. I can't stand it, I'm like, I need some human company. And the waitress, she's practicing politics with the chef in the back. I don't know. I think they got a thing going, but I don't tell them I told you that. He's really big and he's got hair everywhere except the top of his head, and he's bigger than all of us put together. So I'm not going to say nothing. So I kind of just, pick up my coffee cup and I wander down to the other end of the coffee bar where the two gray-haired old ladies are. And I said, excuse me, can I sit with you? I'm, all by myself. I had a shower today. So they look at me and they kind of say, oh, you look kind of cute. So they, move over and they put me in the middle between the two of them, one stool, a gray old lady, me, Trey in the middle, and the blue-haired old lady on my right. And then they start talking in this ear and talking in this ear at the same time. Okay, so this is the report. This is the lowdown from the grandma gossip media. These ones, they look old. They look like they're 85, but clearly they are on the internet all the time. I don't know if it's at the library or what, but they know everything about this QAnon phenomenon. Now, I heard this QAnon thing, and it's like, for me, it's another Donald Trump, a re-election campaign. You got this conspiracy theory that, Hillary Clinton and Obama and I don't know, all of Hollywood, they're all involved with Epstein and they've been smuggling in people from Haiti and, it's all tied in with the Vatican because everyone knows that all the homos are at the Vatican and, they do cocaine. This was even in the regular newspapers, that the cardinals they got rent boys, Italian rent boys. They just go for a little walk outside of the Vatican. It's Vatican's in the middle of Rome, right? So they just walk across the little painted line between Vatican and Rome, Italy, and that's where the rent boys are, like the homos for pay, gay for pay. So that's where they go, the priests just go over there and they go, you over here, and then they bring them back into the Vatican. They got all the secret apartments, and they run all the European cocaine trade right out of the Vatican City. So that's what they do, is they have cocaine orgies with Italian rent boys. I don't know. Oh, this is all part of this QAnon story. And these ladies, they went on. I was there for 45 minutes, and I finally said, ladies, I gotta pee. And I got up, I went to the bathroom, and they started gabberooing back and forth like this. And I didn't want to get in the middle of it again, so I just exited out the door. I heard a little tinkle, tinkle, tinkle as the door closed. And then I came back here, and, this is my report for you. So the ladies, the grandmas are saying that this COVID-19, everyone knows it's the common cold. It's the same cold we get every year. The whole thing is a cover story because, oh, did you hear the American? Someone's there. Someone's there. Someone's at my door. What the hell? Can you hear that? Who the hell is that? It's those old ladies. They're talking again. What the hell are they doing in my apartment building? They must have followed me. Shit. Okay, this is what they said. This was even in the paper. 30,000 American troops poured into Europe after they declared the pandemic over, COVID-19. After 30,000 of them came into Europe, and none of them have got the masks. They forgot that part of the game. They blew the cover story. So 30,000 American troops have moved into Europe for war games. They don't have masks. So the ladies are going, this is it. This is it. So 30,000 American troops are going in because they're going to go and they're taking out the swamp. The European swamp is being taken out by the American troops. 30,000 of them. At home, all the streets, I got friends all over the world, and I see all the pictures, and they're taking pictures. In Italy, the Italians are singing to one another from each other's balcony. No one is out on the street. The big city America, no one's on the street. It's all surreal. It's going down, folks. It's going down. This is it. They're taking out the swamp. And I don't know, but this QAnon thing that everybody's heard about, but no one wants to go on the Reddit and read 50 billion things. And then, these little, screen captures of all these secret warrants and things. Everybody's heard of it. And it's like, it's just another, I know, but 30,000 troops moving into Europe and no one's on the street in America because they got, it's the common cold, but most people are too stupid to look it up. I looked it up. Coronavirus, it's common cold, Everyone gets it every year. It's just like, but no, this is all the cover story to get everyone off the streets, to make it easy for the military, the FBI. I don't know who the white hats are and the black hats are. Spy versus spy, but they're getting all the civilians out of the way in case it gets really messy, because no one knows exactly what kind of weaponry they're going to be up against. Now, that's just one story from, gray-haired and blue-haired old lady down at the coffee shop. But, if you go into with the new age people, they got their own conspiracy theory that this could be part of as well. And that is these extraterrestrials that are cloaked in our atmosphere. They're using the sun. The sun apparently is a massive stargate. And all of these foreigners from foreign star systems are sitting up there cloaked, like in Star Trek, the Romulans had a cloaking device. They're cloaked up there. Now, a week ago, I was just about to go out. It was, 9:45 at night. Black sky, no clouds. I always look up to see what the hell's going on up there. I see 15 UFOs. Boop, boop, boop. 15 times. I counted them. And then my friend from like an hour drive away, 60 of these UFOs. 60, and they got a cover story on this one too. They got a cover story, and the cover story is, you've heard of this, that guy, SpaceX, Tesla Motors, Elon Musk. He's launching 40,000 satellites into low Earth orbit so he can go in competition with your local phone company for, data and smartphones. So that was the story last week, because I'm going, what the hell are these lights? I count 15 lights going bleep, 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 right across the top of, my apartment building. And that's what everybody said. It's just, don't worry about it. It's Elon Musk's satellites, and they're just flying over top of you. Don't worry about it. And an hour away, 60 of them. It's like they've launched so many of these satellites. And, the astronomers are saying, well, they're blocking our view of the sky. It was a big hullabaloo. But it's a cover story. Because if it's not Elon Musk, it's these extraterrestrials that are dropping their cloaking device to show us on the ground that they're flying over us. They're watching us. Everyone's watching us. So it's like, I just got to tell you. I got to tell you. And how I pulled out my, I got opera glasses, right? You know what the opera glasses, mini binoculars. I got them at the pawn shop. They were $6. It's like when grandma goes to the opera and she wants to look up close to see, the big fat guy who's singing opera. She's got these mini binoculars. So, I usually keep them in here, right down in there. I pull them out and I'm looking up at these lights and it doesn't do no good. They're just bright lights going blip, blip, blip. And my friend, an hour away, 60 miles away, 60 of these. 16, and that doesn't count. It's an hour drive away. So, that's how far it is. And she saw 60 of these things. So are they extraterrestrials or satellites? I like your comments. Please leave me comments. Let me know if you've seen these, Oh, the other thing that happened the same night as these UFOs, I saw them. I go back on Facebook after I come back home. It's like 2:30 in the morning. I'm flipping through. And then it's like they've got video. One part of my town, it's like the low rent part of town. And they got video because everyone's got these security cameras around their house. And it's like strobe light flares almost, like flashes, bright flashes. It lights up the ground. This isn't up in the air. This is on the ground, and it's where the security cameras are. And all these security cameras they're all picking up like white flashes of light. And no one knows what the hell this is. It's not like a flashlight. They're huge flashes of light, all picked up on the security cameras. No one's got an explanation for this one. Someone wants me to talk about this solar flare thing. This is another one of these extraterrestrial things. It came from Corey Good and David Wilcock and Jimmy Church Radio. It's like coast to coast radio. Jimmy Church, he's one of these guys. And they've been talking for a really long time. They say that our star, the sun, is going to go supernova. You know what that is? It's like a massive blast. I already told you. Somebody says that our sun is a stargate. Now someone says it's going to go supernova. If you never watched Star Trek, what does it mean, a supernova? It means an enormous explosion. It's going to make like super lots of light, and the sun is going to explode. And then it's going to be making a new Magellan cloud. It's going to be like a huge, I don't know, everyone poo-poos Jimmy Church, but, late night, I can't sleep. I turn on Jimmy Church. I listen to Corey Good, David Wilcock. Don't get me into David Icke and the reptilians. I don't know. This world is gone. It's beyond insane. This coronavirus thing, I mean, that's bad enough. But that's the cover story. I'm sure of it. Something else is going on underneath the covers. Now, please subscribe, and I'll try and get Colonel Serene on here from Men in Black, because, he's going to give us, it's another one of this disinformation programs. He's got a sidekick, Sergeant Fogelis, Men in Black, my ass. These people, they're CIA. It's Operation Mockingbird, which is all about telling you lies on the television. Please stay tuned, subscribe, and share me out. I'm Trey Carstairs, and don't tell anybody, but I bought a couple of Mickeys. They're the last 2 Mickeys in the liquor store. You know, with the quarantine, everybody's stocked up on the liquor because they're nervous Nellies, right? There was 2 bottles of Silent Sam vodka. I grabbed them. You know, Joe at the liquor store, he knows that I go through a bottle a day. And I said, Joe, you got 2 bottles? That's it for me? And he smiled at me. And he said, come on with me. We went into the back room. He's got a box of Silent Sam there. He says, I know you can't afford to buy the whole box, but it's here. You know, it's in the storage room. No one else knows. You're a good customer, Trey. Good customer. You keep coming in, and don't worry, I'll have a Mickey for you a day. I got this addiction, you know. It's just, you know, I gotta have my booze.